Question 1. The equation of a straight line is 5x plus 2y equals 10. Write the equation in the form y equals mx plus c. Find the gradient and the intercept on the y-axis and then draw a graph of the line. Okay, so 5x plus 2y equals 10 is the line. Y equals mx plus c is what is known as standard form. So we're basically making y the subject of the formula. So any term that contains a y will be on its own. 2y equals, we're taking 5x across to the right, minus 5x plus 10. And now we divide both sides by 2, all terms by 2. So y equals minus 5x over 2 plus 5. We do not express an equation with decimals. It's not minus 2.5. It's not minus 2.5. It's minus 5 over 2. From this, we can determine the gradient and the intercept on the y-axis. So the graph is minus 5 over 2x plus 5. The coefficient of x is minus 5 over 2, which is m, which is the gradient. So the gradient is minus 5 over 2. C is the constant term, which is plus 5. C equals 5, and this is your y-intercept. That's the cut on the intercept on the y-axis. Now we just need to draw a graph of the line. You can use a table. In fact, if you're happy using a table, then use a table. The dual intercept method is probably the quickest way to sketch the graph. But if you're more comfortable using the table method, then drop a table, choose x values, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, and 2, and then substitute those values into the function, get the corresponding y values, plot the points, the 5 points, and draw a straight line through them. Question 2. The equation of a straight line is x plus 3y equals 15. Write the equation in the form y equals mx plus c. Again, this is standard form. Find the gradient and the intercept on the y-axis and then draw a graph. So it's the same question as question 1. Well, it's similar setup. X plus 3y equals 15. To get into the form y equals mx plus c, we isolate y. 3y equals minus x plus 15. Divide through by 3. Y equals minus a third x plus 15 divided by 3 is 5. Again, no decimals. We write the equation with fractions. We are not going to be using decimals. We're going to, depending on the context of the problem, we're going to write decimals if they're appropriate. If they're not appropriate, we're always going to use fractions. So we can now say that the gradient is minus a third and c is 5. The y-intercept is 5. And then again, to draw a graph, if you want to draw up a table of values, draw up a table of values, choose x values, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, and 2. Substitute those x values into the function, get the corresponding y values, plot the 5 points, and draw a straight line through them. Question 3 is very, very similar to question 1 and 2. As is question 4, we've got 6 lines here. We need to write each of them in standard form. So again, you're just going to isolate y and put it into the form y equals mx plus c. Once it's in standard form, you can then write down the gradient and the y-intercept for each of those lines. So it's pretty much the same exercise as the first 3. As is question 6. We're going to isolate the term that contains y, and then we make sure we get it into the form y equals mx plus c, and only once it's in standard form can we then write down the gradient of the line.